The greatest discovery of my generation is that a human being can alter his life by altering his attitudes. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. It is our attitude at the beginning of a difficult task which, more than anything else, will affect its successful outcome. A great many people think they are thinking when they are merely rearranging their prejudices. The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. If you care enough for a result, you will most certainly attain it. Genius means little more than the faculty of perceiving in an unhabitual way. A chain is no stronger than its weakest link, and life is after all a chain. The best argument I know for an immortal life is the existence of a man who deserves one. If merely feeling good could decide, drunkenness would be the supremely valid human experience. Knowledge about life is one thing, effective occupation of a place in life, with its dynamic currents passing through your being, is another. The history of philosophy is to a great extent that of a certain clash of human temperaments. Action may not bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. It is wrong always, everywhere, and for everyone, to believe anything upon insufficient evidence. There is but one cause of human failure, and that is man's lack of faith in his true self. There is no more miserable human being than one in whom nothing is habitual but indecision. The community stagnates without the impulse of the individual. The impulse dies away without the sympathy of the community. Great emergencies and crises show us how much greater our vital resources are than we had supposed. To be conscious means not simply to be, but to be reported, known, to have awareness of one's being added to that being. We have to live today by what truth we can get today and be ready tomorrow to call it falsehood. Where quality is the thing sought after, the thing of supreme quality is cheap, whatever the price one has to pay for it. Pure experience is the name I gave to the immediate flux of life which furnishes the material to our later reflection with its conceptual categories. Everybody should do at least 2 things each day that he hates to do, just for practice. An idea, to be suggestive, must come to the individual with the force of revelation. There is an organic affinity between joyousness and tenderness, and their companionship in the saintly life need in no way occasion surprise. If the grace of God miraculously operates, it probably operates through the subliminal door. Our esteem for facts has not neutralized in us all religiousness. It is itself almost religious. Our scientific temper is devout. We never fully grasp the import of any true statement until we have a clear notion of what the opposite untrue statement would be. The ideas gained by men before they are 25 are practically the only ideas they shall have in their lives. An act has no ethical quality whatever unless it be chosen out of several all equally possible. To be a real philosopher, all that is necessary is to hate someone else's type of thinking. To be a real philosopher, all that is necessary is to hate someone else's type of thinking. How to gain, how to keep, how to recover happiness is in fact for most men at all times the secret motive of all they do, and of all they are willing to endure. In the dim background of mind we know what we ought to be doing, but somehow we cannot start. Could the young but realize how soon they will become mere walking bundles of habits, they would give more heed to their conduct while in the plastic state. Pure experience is the name I gave to the immediate flux of life which furnishes the material to our later reflection with its conceptual categories. The God whom science recognizes must be a God of universal laws exclusively, a God who does a wholesale, not a retail business, He cannot accommodate his processes to the convenience of individuals. Truth lives, in fact, for the most part on a credit system. Our thoughts and beliefs pass, so long as nothing challenges them, just as banknotes pass so long as nobody refuses them.